Before the digital age, knowledge dissemination in schools was very much top-down in nature. Teachers were probably the main source of information for students who would go to school and listen passively in the classroom. However, the rise of new technological forms has changed the way learning takes place today. With the internet and social media networks, young people now have many alternative avenues to find any information they want. Learning has grown beyond the physical constraints of the classroom. The internet has become a platform for people to exchange opinions and ideas more easily than before. As such, it can serve as a tool to enhance participatory culture among youth. So, what is participatory culture anyway? Participatory cultures are characterized by low barriers of artistic expression and civic engagement, support for creating and sharing one's creations, as well as information mentorship. Participants believe that their contributions matter and they feel some degree of social connections with one another. Online discussion forums are examples of how individuals can participate freely in sharing information with one another while bypassing barriers such as geographical distance and technical expertise. Users can seek advice online from people who are more skilled or knowledgeable in a particular field. Another example would be video tutorials posted on YouTube. Be it putting on makeup or learning to make a video, there are plenty of information sources for youth to choose from with just a few clicks.
I personally believe that social media can help a person a lot, especially if you're trying to market yourself or a product, or you're trying to reach out for a lot of people and you're trying to interpret an idea. I feel like social media can be great for that. Even when you need help with like minor issues, you can just resort to social media and ask for people's opinions. Whether you're doing a small survey or major problems, I feel like you can always have someone out there who's always willing to help you out or give you feedback regarding what you're asking about.
Online tutorials are increasingly used by schools today. As digital videos, they serve as multimodal text which can amplify the creator's communicative power. They can thus convey information more effectively and facilitate learning for students. Mr. Sao Khan is the founder of the Khan Academy, which provides free online tutorials for subjects like math, medicine, and art history. He believes his tutorials allow students to learn at their own pace without fearing failure.
At their own pace, at their own time. But the more interesting thing, and this is the unintuitive thing when you talk about technology in the classroom, by removing the one-size-fits-all lecture from the classroom and letting students have a self-paced lecture at home, and then when you go to the classroom, letting them do work, having the teacher walk around, having the peers actually be able to interact with each other, these teachers have used technology to humanize the classroom, their foundation. So our model is learn math the way you would learn anything, like the way you would learn a bicycle. Stay on that bicycle. Fall off that bicycle. Do it as long as necessary until you have mastery. The traditional model, it penalizes you for experimentation and failure, but it does not expect mastery. We encourage you to experiment. We encourage you to failure, but we do expect mastery.
There are concerns about a possible digital divide. Information may not be equally distributed, as not everyone has the same access to the same technologies. In the online world, new norms about confidentiality and anonymity are being negotiated every day. We will therefore need to consider privacy and safety issues. Ultimately, digital media is a neutral tool for learning. Whether it has positive or negative consequences will depend on how we choose to use it.